Hi there, and thanks for stopping by the Work with John page. Now, I'm going to clear up a little bit of stuff about, generating income online. Now, there are so many people trying to do SEO and all this other jazz, but listen to this, guys. 5 million people globally searching online how to generate income from home. What, 2.7 million, local searches. Now that's just under the search term make money. And the screenshot here is from the Google keyword tool, okay? Now if you scroll down, I looked up a couple other ones. I couldn't take pictures of all that. This web page would be like 40 feet long. But the whole reason for SEO would to have new people searching online on how to make money or whatever, build a business. Now that whole thing would be offline people bringing people online, new people to the internet world. But if you look here, I looked up offline marketing methods and no one's researching it. And millions of people are involved in MLM and MLM structured companies. I don't mess with that. I used to until I figured out kind of how it worked, and I didn't want to be a part of it. But anyway, MLM leads. There's only 5,400 searches for that. I mean, that's nothing. With millions of people being involved in MLM, it's obvious that industry kind of went stale. And even people researching the top MLMs, I mean like the best MLM companies, only 210 searches. That's nothing. That used to be really high about a year ago. Now look how many people are trying to learn SEO. 673,000 people. I mean, that is just a joke. I don't know who's telling people to do this stuff, but it is nonsense. And I was lost in that too. When I first got started with this, everyone was doing it, so it seemed like the right thing to do. Well, and the big thing with SEO is they say it's free traffic. Well, it's like getting a ride to work. Say you work 50 miles from home. The cheapest way to get there would be to walk. That just takes forever. You don't want to mess with that. Offline marketing is the way to go. I've really been playing around heavily with the directory e-zines. Now I've been running solo ads for a while, and you can't just run solo ads with anybody. This is a very trusted source. It's been online for I think 14 years now, and that's what you got to watch out for. There's so much hype on these other programs and all this nonsense. Now when I joined Rod suggested that I use the directory e-zines, and I didn't for a while. And then I started using the e-zines to get traffic, and it's been insane. And now I mainly run solo ads. I'm going to tell you why. The difference between a solo ad and email marketing, if you look up, you'll see J Mailer Pro. They set that up for you. It's pretty easy. You call them up, they set it up. You just drop your leads in, and that's what I kind of do with the little ticket to wealth. That's 200,000 leads a month, and there's 5,000 buyer leads a month, people that have already bought stuff, trying to figure out how to make money or whatever. And I usually just mail out the buyer leads. Some people are sitting home all day watching the tube and they're looking up make money, so some of them leads aren't very good. But if you get down here to the directory of e-zines and run solo ads, like I didn't have a list when I got started with this, and the biggest thing, who are you going to market to, who's going to stuff like that. Now say the directory of e-zines that I've been using, some of these lists are 70 to 100,000 people. Now those people want updates, newsletters every month or week or whatever your solo ads running. Now if your list goes out to 70,000 people, say 0.5%, that's usually about the rate, 0.5%, click on that link and go to your website or whatever you're doing. Now 0.5%, that's 350 people. Okay, this ad's going to run 3 times, so that's around 1,000 people just from that one solo ad. So if you run, say, 3 different ads, that's 3,000 people a month to that website. No SEO, junk. None of that's a waste of time. People spend forever on the internet trying to get traffic, when, you know, I think people are just lost with this stuff. And it's really easy to get traffic once someone tells you how to get it. I mean, I didn't know how to, do any of this a year ago. Nothing. Turn it on, it was, just lost. But I ended up joining Rod Stenson's Secret Formula webinar. You probably already saw the webinar. That system separates the curious and the serious for me. I don't want to chase people down trying to sell them products and all that. Most people just want to make money or, generate income, and they want to know what's working and what's not working. Well, I used to be an MLM about 3 years ago. I was new. I didn't know nothing about it. I was in the laborers union for 14 years, when building houses, and when that kind of dried up, I needed to find alternative means or work 3 or 4 jobs, and I got involved with this online stuff. Now, when I met Rod, the light bulb kind of went off. I heard him talk, and he kind of made sense, and it's been gangbusters ever since. I'm not a billionaire by no means, but it's definitely pretty easy to generate income with this stuff. It's a mechanical thing. People watch that webinar and they want to get involved. Not everybody. Say 1 out of 100. Okay, we'll send 500 people to that website and 5 sign-ups. It's just, the better you get, the more you make, But, when I first started this, this stuff, I didn't know if it was going to work. I hoped it worked. Started running people through that system, and people started contacting me. So yes, it works. And I met a lot of friends doing this too. Some of these people that are running Rod's, Secret Formula webinar are 60, 70K a month. Tell me that ain't insanity. But enjoy the webinar. There's no need for struggling. Oh, and check this out. I have another mentor online, and he does affiliate marketing. I don't really like affiliate marketing because you got to build hundreds of these little websites for people to buy your offers and stuff. But anyway, that same 0.5% traffic. Look at these newspaper ads. 1 million, and these are people that want this stuff. People don't buy these new. They ain't just laying in a truck stop somewhere. $180, okay. 1 million. No, it's not sure. You look over here, 100 million. Oh yeah, I'll just do that. How are you gonna say you did have a few thousand people call you on the phone? That would be insanity in itself. But all these offline marketing methods are the way to roll. Online marketing, most people that are online are already online. They're trying to figure out how to get traffic. The best traffic are the people that are wanting to be online. To try to be in the top spot on Google. Say you look up, whatever business you were in before or whatever. Say Avon or whatever. Zango. You see 1.5 million searches. When you start a website, you got to climb from that bottom all the way to the top. That's just a waste of time. Now, I don't, with the amount of MLM searches on the internet, I wouldn't suggest MLM, for a company, because it's not really that hot right now, especially since there's millions of people doing it, and these few results here, maybe 8,000 new leads a month. That doesn't seem very safe. But if you haven't seen the webinar, enjoy the webinar and good luck.